I just scanned the SD card for the Canon, and it's saying that it was scanned successfully and that there was no problems. So, holy crap, I'm not used to the zoom on this thing. Yeah, I don't know. Thinking whatever the problem is, it's got to do with the camera. Let's face it, that Canon was never intended for the type of use that I was using it for. So that's probably why it shat the bed. It's the way she goes. Well, I'll use the SD20 for now until the new Canon? No, the new Panasonic comes in. So hopefully this does the job. And welcome to my vlog. Oh, this just in. On delivery via North Bay, Ontario Depot. Camera should be here soon. Oh, that's so exciting. So exciting. Because it's 12 o'clock. Oh, 11:50 a.m. It's actually the morning, people. I'm actually awake in the morning. Currently I'm shooting with the Panasonic SD20, the older camera, because I can't trust that Canon to make a reliable video anymore because it's super kife. So we could have the brand new camera today. We could have it. Holy shit, would that ever be a lifesaver? Let me tell you a little something about that. Oh my god, I'd love it. You know, I was kind of like, what am I going to do for work tonight? I can't bring this big mammoth with me. Guess I could shoot the night parts with my flip. Holy shit, man, like this thing here is huge. I feel like I'm aiming a friggin' missile at my face. Like it's just ridiculous. So, right on. Frickin' camera should be here soon. Also, it's the 27th. 3 more days and the Wolverine chop gets the frig off my face. Thank God. Thank God about that, let me tell you. So, oh man, it's going to be nice to get that camera. It's going to be really nice because as you saw in yesterday's video, holy shit. I'm like sitting there editing last night and I'm chatting with my buddy about it and I'm like, bro, and he's like, what? And I'm like, I don't even want to upload today's vlog. And he's like, what? I'm like, it's just full of camera glitches. He goes, well, upload it and put in a description that you're sorry, and obviously the Canon's no longer any good. So that Canon will be reduced now to what it was supposed to be used for in the first place. Just taking pictures. That's all I'm going to keep it for, is just taking pictures, because it can't screw up a picture, and if it does, I'll just take multiple pictures. Frag it. Oh, I hear my alarm going off. Better go deal with that. Shut up! Oh shit. There we go. How the hell did I make it louder? That was kind of annoying. No idea how the hell I made the friggin' alarm louder by turning off a switch. But I frickin' did. Also today, people, I want to try some of those new coffees. See how they are. They should be pretty friggin' yummy. Probably gonna go have one right now, so let's go do that. What are you doing?
Well, I was just laying here, but now you're bugging me, so I'm gonna go away.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay, well, you go do what you gotta do. Alright, I'm gonna go make a coffee.
We'll go.
Just found some change I wanted to put with the rest of that change.
Go make your coffee.
So I'd like to be able to roll up that last deck of quarters.
Go make it.
I just put another $1 into it, so now we're up to $38.50. So that's right on. Sweet. Well, I just realized that last night I forgot to plug my cell phone in, so it's probably dead. Son of a bitch. Also, despite the fact that it does look nice out right now, it's just freaking cold. And this is probably going to be the last time you see me wear this blue jacket, because I'm upgrading to the red one. Because this one here doesn't offer much protection for this kind of weather. Oh, frig yeah, let's see how that sounds in 5.1. Yeah, I received a notice from GM Canada about my car. Apparently the 2005 G6 has a problem with the power steering. Something about the, I don't know, some feedback sensor, some shit fails and the power steering fails, and then you gotta like reef on the wheel and shit. And if that happens between now and 2015, or between my current mileage and 240,000 clicks, they will diagnose and repair it free. So that's kick-ass. These dump trucks have been going up and down the area here like crazy. If you're wondering why, it's because they're building a condominium complex back there somewhere. At first the city wanted to build budget income housing back there, and all of us stood up and said no friggin' way in hell. So that got thrown out. We all voted against it because the budget income housing comes some pretty lower quality class people. Well, sometimes. Well, if you look at Wickstead, and it would, no, it's not a good thing for this neighborhood. Like, despite my house is a piece of shit, mind you, it's old and it's illegally placed. but it's getting around the bylaw. It would just bring in a whole new crowd of people, and it would just lower the value of the area. And that's what a lot of people complain about. Like, yeah, my house is a shanty shack. I know it. But the property is basically that property over there with a duplex on it. So it's friggin' huge ass. Actually, I think my property is bigger than that property, to be honest with you. I looked at it up on when we received the notification of what they're doing. They drew out like square maps showing the yards, and I think like my property is the size of the duplex's property plus buddy beside them, the one half of the other duplex. So my lot is massive. I could put a triplex on here and get away with it probably. But the thing is, my house, where it should start, is where the garage starts. My house ends here. You see what I mean? It's way too close to the road. But it was built back in 1904, therefore it gets around those laws. So that's why I don't have to rip her down or pick it up and move it over, you know. Can't really do that anyway, I don't think. Anywho, almost done my cigarette. I'm freezing my hands off. Talk to you guys in a bit. Peace out. Alrighty, people. I'm touching the mic, sorry. I'm not used to this camera. I got the butterscotch coffee here. We're gonna try that out. Holy shit. This is epic. I love flavored coffees. I don't know why, but I do. They're so freaking amazing. I think the best thing I ever got was that Keurig. Yeah, it's by far the best thing I ever purchased. By purchased, I mean got for Christmas. Because I love coffee. I wouldn't call myself a coffee connoisseur, but I do love coffee. But you already know that because I made a video called Coffee Muffin. Nah. So you know how my buddy Cat Piss does all the RC stuff and the flying and boating, and basically if you're going to attach a remote control to it and make it move around and stuff, Cat Piss does it. Well, his buddy Colin is like pro helicopter RC pilot. This guy is just ridiculous. So Cat Piss sends me a video here. I just watched it on my iPad because it came through a text message. So the video is right there. It's you know what, just go to his channel, Colin Bell 321. You gotta see this guy fly, because the stuff he does with this helicopter reminds me of something a dragonfly would do. This guy's got to have some of the most amazing reflexes to be able to do this shit. But if I ever met up with him in a Call of Duty match, I'm pretty sure he would no-scope sniper shot me. Holy shit, this guy can fly. And back when I first met Cat Piss, he sent me one of his videos, this Colin Bell 321, and that was the first time I've ever seen an RC helicopter actually go upside down. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? And that's when Cat Piss explained to me there's such thing as a 3D helicopter, where you can fly it upside down, and once it goes upside down something happens and she can like and give her, oh man, it's nuts. But the stuff this guy does with it, it's ridiculous. And actually on this video here, he has two close calls where he actually grazes the ground, one with the actual big propeller on top. I'm gonna get corrected on all these terms, I know it, but whatever. One with the big propeller on top, and the other one he rocks his tail rotor right off the ground. And yeah, it's freaking awesome. And that helicopter's, I don't know how big it is. I wonder if it's probably about the same size as Cat Piss's. Cat Piss has a really big helicopter too. I think his is 3D. It's got to be 3D. That's all he ever flies is 3D stuff, except for that little Piper Cub he has, which is a plane, not a helicopter. But yeah, man, check him out. Colin Bell 321. I'll throw a link in the description if you want to check out his channel. If you're into the RC scene, a lot of you, if you're into the flying RC scene, you probably already know about Colin Bell. But oh my God, like this guy can fly a helicopter like mad. I'm pretty sure if a real helicopter tried to manage like that, it probably wouldn't hold together, but I could be wrong on that. I don't know. If Cat Piss is out there and he hears this, maybe you can field that, or if anybody else knows, maybe you can field that. But the stuff he does with this helicopter is quite insane. I'm talking about like watching a dragonfly in your backyard just give her. That's what it reminded me of. Yep. You know what this coffee actually tastes like? It tastes like Werther's Originals, those candies. It's so freaking epic.
Guess what? It's here. Let's do an unboxing video.
Oh, would you just look at it, people. Just look at it. It's fucking beautiful. I like how they did the chrome on the top. Mind you, it is a fingerprint magnet, but I like how they did the chrome on the top and the black on the sides, and oh my god. It's just so sexy. Oh, I'm gonna have fun filming the shit out of things with you, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh, let's get a battery into this. Wow, how do I look, people? This camera looks fucking crispy, let me tell you. I am really liking this. Oh, it's like I have the old TM80 back. I love this thing. Hopefully I look brighter than shit. Hopefully I won't have to color correct too often, but yeah, this is looking beautiful. Freaking beautiful. So I got a little bit of editing to do ahead of me here. I got some tech videos to edit up and get those done, and yeah, let's go show Felix. Hey Felix.
Oh God.
What do you think of my new camera?
It's new?
What do you think of my new camera?
I thought that was the same camera you used to use.
No, this is a different one. Look, it's silver.
So can I have your old one?
It's in the shop getting fixed.
Well, can I have it once it's fixed?
How are you going to operate it?
With my face? I don't know.
I'm sure you'll try and figure it out.
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, we'll see what Oreo can do with it, okay?
Okay, fine. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see how well this thing's going to do in the dark. Because it's got the same thing that the Canon has, the backlit sensor. So she should be pretty crispy in the dark too. But I'm really impressed with just the quality on the viewfinder. Like, holy shit, that's beautiful. Yeah, this camera was definitely worth it. I don't care what anybody says. Get a little shot of the backyard for you here. In crisp high definition. Yeah, a little shot of the leaves. A little zoomage. Little zoomage. See how close we can get till we lose focus. Holy shit. I'm at maximum zoom. Well, son of a bitch. Well, she's pretty good. She's pretty damn good. I do say so myself. You can actually see the nicks on the rim. Freak sakes. Yeah, WS6 bitches. Also see how well it handles this breeze we're having right now. See if it completely kites over the program or lets it go through. I don't know. I'm going to have some reading to do on it to figure out how to do that 3D shit. Even though I don't plan on doing that anytime soon, but you never know. But it feels exactly like the TM80, people. Exactly. There's no difference between the size of this and the size of the TM80, which is what I liked. So now I have two cameras that run the exact same batteries. Both have, well, this one here is going to be better quality than the TM80. But you know what? Frig it. I like how, because it's focusing on my face, the background over there is all whited out. Like my hand's nice and in color and stuff, but like the car, you can barely see it with the snow. That's pretty cool. I'm so happy. So happy. So happy. I gotta go edit up the morning part of the vlog because both of them, this video here and the morning video, are gonna be two separate files. I'm gonna upload together, obviously, but one was shot in 24p. So I gotta edit and render that first before I even throw it into this video. And then I gotta deal with this one later on tonight. So, should be interesting. Should be interesting. We'll see.
We will see.
So if you guys watched Bloke's video yesterday, not the one that he just put up, the one about his truck frigging up, he mentions how I talked about cameras and how I said I wish they would make, or he said, he goes, I wish they'd make a good camera that was small but had a really good wide angle lens on it, and that it would allow for, you know, put in your pocket and stuff like that, and quick activation and all that. Well, Panasonic does. The TM80 was the first one and the V series is the second, because I'm really liking this camera. Like, it's, oh, I'm so happy. But you already know that. Right on. So this camera is so much like the old TM80 that the son of a bitch even uses the same freaking charging cable. That, my friends, is awesome. I don't know, I heard somewhere you can charge it by USB as well, but the charging cable does 1.6 amps at 5 volts. Now USB does throw 5 volts, but it only throws anywhere from 500 milliamps to an amp. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try right now for shits and giggles. Brag it. So I apparently have 19 days left until I have to renew my Minecraft server, and for some reason the bill is like $350. Brutal. So I'm probably gonna do that next week or something. Get that renewed, ready to go. But I just found it odd that they never emailed me and told me that it was about to expire.
Hey.
I find that really odd.
Hey. Hello.
What?
Hey.
What do you want?
Come and talk to me. Hello.
What do you want?
I just wanted to let you know that I filmed the Felix rants and it's upstairs on your desk.
Oh, you filmed the Felix rants?
I sure did.
Okay, I'll go take care of it for you, buddy.
Yeah, tell Oreo he's stupid. Bye.
Looks like I got even more editing to do. Son of a bitch. Is it just me, or does Ontario look like a badly eaten drumstick from a turkey? I'm just saying, that's the shape of Ontario, people. That's the shape. Who would have thought that returning a modem would be such a freaking crazy task to do? So I contact Cogeco and tell them, like, listen, I switched to a third-party provider and I no longer need your modem. I remember I've been kind of not doing that. And they gave me this phone number to call. Just not a 1-800 number, just a regular phone number. I call it. The line is busy. Holy shit, I'm telling you. That company is so rinky-dink. Oh well, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I gotta send back that modem ASAP and get it out of my hair because I don't want it anymore. Because I don't need it. I don't need it. Frig it. Anywho, I'm going to make something to eat. And I'll try calling that number again. Because I'm freaking starved. Alrighty, well, it's that time. You know what time I mean. Time for me to go to work. But I gotta grab some shit. Like my iPad, my iPhone, maybe my iBrain. I don't know. And we're gonna get the frick out of here. Let's go. Oh, I really probably should have started this thing and let it run for a minute. She sounds rough. She's running at 1500 RPM, so we'll let it heat up before we tear off. And let's try to drive to work with this thing. See how well it does. I'm gonna leave it in auto mode, and if it gets all crazy, I might have to start using it in manual mode. Holy shit. Almost sounds like I have a hole in my exhaust. I'm gonna go check that. Right back. Alrighty, let's head off to work. Obviously the camera I'm using now is a lot heavier than my old Canon ELPH300 HS, so I'm hoping that mount is in there good and she doesn't friggin' take a tumble. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah, it's a real shame that that Canon had to go and shit the bed the way it did. I really liked filming with that thing. Did a great job. You know, I used it for a lot though, if you think about it, especially this past month, because I've been doing the 30-day challenge from Red Light Broadcasting's IRL Viral, and I literally did like my vlogs and the IRL Viral videos. So I was putting about maybe 70-80 minutes a day worth of footage on that camera. So it was never intended to be used that way. Like, it's fine, like those point and shoots are meant to take videos, like they're supposed to take videos and stuff, they put that feature in, but it's not meant for what I was doing. It's meant for, you know, the family. They go on a little picnic or they go on vacation and they got a kid, and the kid's like, Dad, take me jumping in the pool, and Dad's like, okay, and he flips it into video mode and hits record and records a clip of his kid cannonballing in the pool. You know, simple little things like that. It was never intended to be used as a daily vlogging camera, and that's why it just wore itself out. Now, I don't know if you guys know him, but SMP Films, he's the one who did that music video a long time ago called Mean Kitty, where his cat Sparta, I think his name is, would just beat the shit out of him all the time, and it's a real awesome song. You should look it up on YouTube if you haven't seen it. But he actually went through 3 or 4 of these ELPH300s, because if you think I take a lot of footage, this guy takes a lot more than I ever could. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's no way that they're intended to be used as a daily video camera like a video camera should be used, and that's why camcorders I find are better. However, to try and find a small camcorder with good features at a good price is a real pain in the ass. So unless you wait for deals like Boxing Day specials or Black Friday, for instance, you ain't getting shit. So I'm just hoping that this camera does cut it. So far, after reviewing the footage from it, Yeah, you can tell it's not true 1080p, but I always render at 720p, so frig it, you know? I never render 1080p because why bother? It's a vlog. Like if it was something like a video game, even my video games I do 720p, I shouldn't say that. But I honestly see no use for 1080p because a lot of the laptops out there, well, a lot of them now are getting 1080p true displays if they have Blu-ray players, but you can still find the odd laptop that displays 1600 by 900, which is 720p. So you really don't need that full 1080p progressive display because you're never going to use it. And that, my friends, is why I say, why bother? 720p, you know, it's high definition, it's not 1080p, but it's good enough for me. Good enough for me. And I actually made an IRL viral video about cheap cameras, and I even went hunting on that video. You can check that one out. It's going to be going up one of these days. And about cameras and the sensors and the false claims. Like, they say this camera is true 1080p, but it can't be because it has a 1.5 megapixel sensor, and you need 2.1 megapixels. Now, of course, some people are going to say, well, you should have got a Sony like Billy's. Well, Billy's big Sony, the one that he cooked while welding, not there. You're looking at about $1,000 camera. That's about $1,000 camera sitting right there. Bloke's camera does true 1080p. He's got a 3.2 megapixel sensor in his, and it'll do true 1080p, it'll do 24p film, 30p internet, and 60p for fast moving, like 50 to 60 frames per second, like this one here does. But it'll actually shoot in true 1920 by 1080. That's why his videos look so crisp. Same with Pug's cameras. Those two Sony's Pug has. They have the 5 megapixel freaking G lens, I think it is, or not G lens, but the Zermox sensor from Sony, the big 5 megapixel. But the camera that both Logie and Billy have, the little Sonys, those things are only 1.5 megapixel sensors. Actually, no, yeah, 1.5 megapixel sensors in them. So they're not true HD. They use a software engine built into the processor to basically blend and mix to get that 1080p resolution, which is what this camera basically does too. Through its, I can't remember the name of the actual processor. It's like Sign Image Clear or some shit like that. But that's basically how it's done. It's all through video processing done by the onboard processor after it receives the image from the sensor, and then it basically extrapolates and makes it all friggin' 1080p. But it's not true 1080p. The only way to get true 1080p out of a camcorder nowadays is you gotta be willing to pay for it. And honestly, for YouTube, who gives a shit? YouTube cocks over the program so friggin' bad now. Like, I don't know how many people out there upload videos, but if you upload a video and you ever see that notice that says, please upload this in a streaming media format. Okay, I'll upload it in streaming media format. And it says, if you're wondering how to do this, click help. So you click the friggin' help button, and all it tells you is how to do it with a Macintosh under iMovie and Final Cut and Final Cut Express using QuickTime. So I figured, you know, well, I can use QuickTime to render under Sony Vegas. Maybe I'll give that a go. So sure enough, I fire up the QuickTime rendering platform under Sony Vegas, go to render.mov, and the same options are not available for Windows, only for Mac. Which makes me wonder if Apple's being paid by, or if Apple's paying friggin' YouTube to promote their shit. But it could very well be. It could very well be. It just kind of upsets me that, because if you don't set it up for streaming and you just fire up the video and say forget it, the post-processor on YouTube just rifle cocks it right up. Just ruins it. Makes it look so nasty. So that's why now what I do with Sony Vegas is I apply a sharpen filter, and I apply a sharpen filter to the video, and I apply a brightness and contrast. Is this guy turning or going straight? I don't know what the hell this guy's doing, but I'm going to jump the gun and friggin' beat him in a race. Okay, I was turning. So that's what I normally do, is apply a sharpen filter and a brightness and contrast filter, because once the post-processor gets its hands on your video, for some reason it super darkens it, and it blurs the living shit out of it. And I tried for shits and giggles. I rendered the same video on my MacBook, which by the way took forever because my MacBook is ancient. Uploaded it to YouTube, and it looked beautiful. So I am convinced that In order to make high quality videos now on YouTube, unfortunately, until I figure out a way, you need a Macintosh, which really friggin' blows, because I don't want to buy a Macintosh. But anyhoozle, I'm at work now, look, you can tell. And I'm gonna head her inside and carry on with this night, and I'll talk to you guys on that whatever break. So peace the frig out. Holy shit, people, it is dead tonight. I kind of like that because we're short-staffed. There's only 2 of us on, so it's perfect. But it is a quiet night. So, just testing out this camera in the dark, see how well she actually does perform. Because with that backlit sensor, something that the TM80 does not have, it's supposed to offer crispier night vision or whatever. I don't have the light turned on right yet. I might do that later on. I don't know. See if we can get around not using it. But yeah, so far I noticed one thing though. Rendering 60p 1080 video is a real hassle for my laptop. So I'm gonna have to save every little tidbit of editing for at home, and I won't be able to do any on the fly during downtime at work because my little crap top doesn't really have the balls to friggin' do her. But not a big deal. Ah well, it's the way she goes. Anyhoozle, I'm heading over to the store to get something to eat because I'm freaking starved, and talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Well, it's 8 o'clock lunchtime. No better time than now to test out the wind capability on this camera. The wind blocking or wind cancellation. It's windier than frig out right now. Probably gonna snow again. Actually, it is snowing. What am I talking about? Never mind. Just misting or dusting. But probably gonna go for coffee with Rex 4x4 tonight. Unless something comes up that I don't hear about or know about, you know. But it looks like we're probably gonna go for coffee at midnight, so whatevs, that's fine. Been a real quiet night. I kinda like it. Kinda like it indeed. Great when it's quiet. Yep. Not sure what else to report on because there's nothing else to report on. I contacted Multiplay about the server registration, and it looks like it's going to be about $342. It comes up to 207 British pounds after the Canadian translation. Yeah, $342. Son of a bitch. And that's for a 10 slot. If I wanted to bring it up to a 20 slot, I'm looking at close to 400 bucks for the year. Yeah, I don't think so. 10 slot it is. I'm not going to be having a bunch of people playing on the server anyway, because I basically got it for like me, Logie, and a couple of our friends to play on and stuff like that. It was never intended to be a big server. It was just a place where we can just play and not have people be dicks and, you know, have a good time. So yeah, it's probably just gonna keep it the way it is and roll with it. So son of a bitch, that's expensive. That's like 2 car payments. Frig sakes. Oh well, it's the way she goes sometimes. If you want to have fun on a server, it's the way she goes. But you know, I'm forking out that kind of money and anybody's a dick about it not being up or anything, fuck it, de-whitelist and banned. I could be a dick. Yup, sure can. I'm gonna head her back inside because there's nothing to talk about really, so frig it. Talk to you guys later. If I don't talk to you at 10 o'clock, I'll talk to you when we leave. Peace out. You know what's cocked? It actually got warmer after the sun went down. 0 degrees, it was -4 today, so it's 0 degrees now, and it's warmer. Dick, it's the way she goes. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to the Hortons, meet up with Rex 4x4, and 2 more days and I get to shave my face. Thank fucking God. Let's go to the Hortons. Alrighty people, well, we did go to the Hortons, but I'm home now, and we're gonna shut the vlog down here. Oh Jesus. Okay, we're gonna shut the vlog down here and call her a night, because I got a lot of editing, uploading to do. I didn't have a coffee while I was there though. Had a frickin' apple cider. It's pretty damn good. I like that kind. So on that note, people, I'm gonna shut the vlog down. So if you like today's video, you know what to do, go ahead and hit the like button. Lets me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.
Shivering on camera, for sakes. Talk to you guys at midnight when I get out of this place. Look at the snow! Alright, people, it's friggin' midnight. And we got snow! Let's go home. Actually, correction. I want to take a trip over to Sobeys. So I have their Keurig aisle, because they got the cheapest Keurigs in town, I find. Okay, it's just fluffy snow. Yeah, it's just fluffy snow. I was worried that it was going to be slippery tonight, because it is -3 out, and snow is melting, so it could turn into ice very easily. That's one thing you're gonna notice this winter, people, is my wipers do not like the winter. Something else I noticed, when I first got the car, I took it to, well, my wipers were shit, like when I first got the car. The company that safetied it obviously didn't notice the wipers were more perforated than a cheesecloth. So, they didn't really show anything in the summer, but come winter, they couldn't push rain away to save their soul, or snow away to